but we have to start with ourselves, right? So we have to like develop, percaya diri, right? Ini 12 juta because it took her so long to make today Ibu Bumi, Hari Ibu Bumi.
Yeah, Hari Ibu Bumi.
So what I want to say is, if we take care of Ibu Bumi, we take care of ourselves.
Singkat sekali ya.
Please come to Moscow.
Kira smile.
Enggak, gitu loh.
Yain.
Yang kedua.
Duduk Doro, duduk.
Bersih. Ceritanya aku lagi bersih-bersih tempat baru kan. Studio baru untuk kita ambil ke depannya syuting baperan. Nah, untuk bintang tamunya dengar-dengar katanya orang jauh.
Iya benar banget, orang jauh dari India.
India. Gitu loh.
Acak-acak. Yaudah langsung aja kali ya Mas ya, kita langsung aja.
Langsung pulang, langsung makan.
Bukan langsung dipanggilin. Panggilin langsungnya hari ini dong.
Panggil dong. Ada tamu.
Oh iya benar Mas. Iya benar banget.
Ya. Aku mau
biar nggak haus.
Aku mau ke dapur dulu. Ngobrol lah, Anda kalian dah.
Dilanjut ya Mas ya. Welcome to Bahasa Perempuan Baperan. Dan ini adalah episode perdana, episode pertama kali Miss. Sejak kapan Miss Aparna di Indonesia? Terus diawali dari kenapa kok ke Indonesia gitu?
Oke. Saya saya
Perkenalkan
perkenalkan ini bahasa Inggris ya. Karena bahasa Indonesia saya tidak lancar sekali, tapi saya mengerti.
Iya.
Oke. I first came here in 2017, tapi dulu I've been here as a pariwisata. Pernah ke Bali, ke Jogja, ke Surabaya, ke Medan. Traveler ya, saya suka traveling. Yes ya. So sudah ke Indonesia banyak kali, tapi untuk pekerjaan.
Yeah.
I came in 2017 to manage the logistics for Lazada.
Oh, in Lazada.
Yes.
So, karir pertama di Indonesia, first job in Indonesia in Lazada.
Yeah. Managing logistics.
Managing logistics.
Karena my expertise has been in logistics dan e-commerce and supply chain ya, dari awal. Yeah. Okay. So that's how I came here in 2017. Ya, so 2017.
Ya. 2017 berarti sekarang 2025, berarti sekitar 7-8 tahun ya Mas ya?
Iya.
Iya Mas ya? 7 tahun ya?
7 ya, karena in between 6 bulan I had gone to Vietnam.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I was part of an edutech. So I like moving around, I like adventure, saya suka challenges.
So kenapa memilih tinggal sangat lama di Indonesia?
I think
Indonesia?
Yes, and also a lot of work to do. Karena I believe in this saying, I often share it. It is by this person called Hillel the Elder, and it says, if not now, then when? And if not me, then who? Siapa? Yeah. So I get the opportunity. So I said, okay, let's try and see how I can, take Toraja Mello to the next level. So yeah, that's why. I have been here for so long, yeah, and I have lived in Singapore for 7 years too, but I can always say that I have a preference for Indonesia karena 7 tahun di Indonesia, di Singapura, and now it's been 7 years here, and I'm still here, then I will continue to be here for a while, right? Because
orang di Indonesia ini seperti apa sih?
They are, I think, very
terutama
nice.
Wanita perempuan gitu.
Oh yeah, so perempuan I think hebat sekali. They are I can tell you that right from, if you take pemerintah up to so pemerintah across all levels, then even businesses, and then even when you go into the remote areas, right, desa, I think women are the center. Women are the center of every part of the economy, right? And ideally, they are the ones who are what we call in English as custodians, right? They are the ones who take responsibility. Tapi they do not always get the recognition and the decision-making power. You get it? Yeah. But they always get to have the responsibility. So it becomes their responsibility, but they don't always get the decision-making power, and that is something I think we would like to change, mau berubah, so that they get both the responsibility and decision-making power, right? Because you have to take care of, so pengurus, everything in the home, right? Rumah tangga, then you have to, they also take care of the community. We work a lot with Penenun and orang asli kan, the indigenous people. We realize that women keeps everything together, but when it comes to decision making, when it comes to having access to their rights, land rights or owning homes, they don't have that, right? And I think that's where it's unfair, and that is what we'd like to change. But we strongly believe, and I personally believe, women in Indonesia are like hebat sekali.
Hebat sekali.
Yes.
Oke. So sekarang aktivitas yang berhubungan dengan kewanitaan di Indonesia, berhubungan dengan wanita di Indonesia.
So what do we do?
Yeah.
So first is Toraja Melo. We work with Penenun, right?
Okay,
so Penenun, and
so you try.
So basically, yes, what we try to do is karena they are already mereka tahu menenun, right, since a young age, but we try to work with them to teach them about the market, pameran. Yeah, market access, right? So about market access, about pricing, bagaimana quality, right? So the fundamentals that are needed in order to elevate their stature from just being what you can call as a pengrajin to be an artisan, right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Udah pura jauh, 10 kilo.
Motor
Ini teh kas mana nih?
Khas Toraja. Khas Toraja.
Kopi khas Toraja. Kopi campur ya Toraja.
Saya anti kopi.
Oh, anti kopi.
Here anti kopi.
Terus minum apa dong?
Kopi duren, no.
No, then teh.
Teh.
Pakai teh aja, ya minum teh aja.
Padahal enak loh. Padahal enak loh kopi.
Kopi itu jahat, guys.
Iya jahat.
Hidup kita udah pahit.
You should bring the tempeh chips karena tempeh dari Indonesia kan.
Iya.
So bring the tempeh chips, maybe kita. Ya.
Perkenalkan.
Karena ini dari Bahrain. Ini dari keluarga saya karena.
Oh, ini buatan sendiri ya?
Iya, silakan coba karena saudara saya laki-laki dia tinggal di Bahrain.
Oh.
So ini dari dia. Ya, silakan coba.
Homemade ya?
Bukan homemade, tapi asli Bahrain.
Bahrain.
Ini ya. Jannat. Ya.
Ngaji dulu kita.
Iya. Tapi enak sekali.
Enak sekali.
Iya. Karena tidak pakai.
Coba.
Karena ini pakai kurma.
We try. Oh.
Ya. Silakan coba. Ya.
Seduh sekalian apa?
Ya. No. Saya suka asin. Saya suka asin. Tapi saya tidak suka manis.
Asin, sering minum air laut.
Iya. Nggak suka keluar. Tapi suka laut.
Suka laut.
Ya, suka laut. Iya, sudah.
Oh ya, suka laut.
Ya, suka laut, tapi saya suka gunung daripada karena saya suka hiking.
Oh,
Saya suka hiking.
Suka hiking.
Yes. Ana.
In Indonesia udah kemana aja?
Sudah Rinjani.
Wow.
Ya. Rinjani. Ya.
Udah pernah mas?
Iya.
Udah pernah mas?
Jauh saya di Gunung Gede.
Asin-asin katanya.
Paling asin. Makasih ya.
Ini asin apa pedes nih?
Ya,
asin.
Ini ya asin dan pedas ya. Karena ini tidak pakai gula ya. Ini hanya kurma.
Oh iya, kurma.
Iya, manis dari kurma. Ya, ya. Suka?
Disuruh review. Aku minum.
Coba. Ya.
Tadi dengar di Vietnam.
Ya.
Vietnam juga.
Ya.
Tapi lebih apa ya? Mungkin dari cita rasa kulinernya, terus dari kehidupan keluarganya itu lebih di mana sebenarnya?
Saya suka Indonesia, tapi makanan dari Vietnam juga saya suka sekali. Karena segera, it's really fresh and healthy juga kan, karena banyak kuah, soto dan rolls. Ya, tapi saya orang vegan, saya tidak makan daging, telur, ayam semua kan. So juga bisa di Vietnam, juga bisa di Indonesia ya. So saya suka dua-duanya.
Tapi kalau disuruh milih,
tapi untuk
tinggal yang tinggal lama gitu.
Di sini, karena di sini lebih ini tentu saya suka. Ini bangga buatan. Ini dua-duanya bangga buatan Indonesia kan. Kalau saya suka ini banget. Ini piring dari Toraja Melo ya.
Oh iya, oke. Ini piring dari Toraja Melo.
Ini produknya Toraja Melo.
Ya, ini motif bunga-bunga. Ya. Oke, so saya suka
lebih milih di Indonesia.
Ya, lebih milih di Indonesia karena it's more easy, it's more aman, dan bahasa juga tidak, bahasa Vietnam susah sekali untuk berbicara, tidak bisa belajar karena saya di sini, di sana 6 bulan. Gila ya. So I only learned like 10 words because the pronunciation is very tough. It's like 8 or 9 tones.
Oh, banyak ya?
Ya, banyak.
Pusing ya?
Pusing. And then if you're in a startup and then you also have to learn the language, tidak bisa kan satu otak. Yeah, so that's why I think Indonesia is much more easier.
Kalau makanan paling suka
orang juga karena masih I've lived in Singapore juga, right?
Oh, yeah.
Singapore, I mean nice, but if you compare, orang Indonesia are much nicer.
Lebih ramai, lebih friendly. Ya, ramah. And I think also culturally diverse. I like, karena I'm from India, which is very diverse. I think Indonesia juga, so I think that is also one of the reasons, right? You're in a place that is has very rich history, culture. Also, people are diverse, and then generally nicer. It's easier to live. They are much more accepting. So I think all that gives plus points to Indonesia. Only downside, macet and pollution. Oh yeah,
which is a problem even in India, kan? So I think that is the thing. I think if we work on public transport and everything, I think Jakarta is a very livable city. Karena Jakarta, I really like because it reminds me of Mumbai. Saya orang Mumbai. Yeah, so it's like the Mumbai vibe. Tapi Mumbai has just better public transport, so easy to go around. Tapi it's same. It's very penuh, populated, banyak orang, ramai sekali. So I like that. The only thing, as I told you, is Jakarta. I think now we have to manage the pollution, and if the public transport can be a little more better, so that we are not stuck in macet all the time. That's it.
Miss Aparna sendiri pulang ke India. Apa hal yang sangat dirindukan dari Indonesia?
Oh, I miss. Yes. Oh my God.
Apa?
Tidak ada. Karena India orang suka horn. It's noisy. What do you call horn? Horn apa?
Sama di sini.
Lakson. Tapi tidak banyak di sini. India langsung you land and you be a karena tidak patient. Right? So here you can be stuck in macet for hours and orang will be like sitting, aman. Tapi di sana, like we're more impatient, which is good in some ways, but not very good in many ways. So I think the first thing I noticed is that it's not. I miss the peace which you get, here. Generally, like the traffic is not a noisy traffic. Yeah, I think that is the first thing, and then and then I miss tahu actually. I love tahu now. Yes, I love tahu because so it's not very common. It's very rare. It's from outside, right? So I start missing tahu a lot. And then jadi ada mahal sekali.
Oh iya, ada lebih mahal.
Because it's like foreign food there.
Ini ngomong soal tahu, mau beli tahu dulu ah.
Oke.
Tahu dulu aja.
Oke. Iya. Oke, berarti tahu salah satu makanan favorit ya?
Iya.
Tahu. Terus selain tahu apa, Miss?
tapi variety of tahu karena tahu isi. Dan juga tempe dan vegan tongseng. Tapi vegan karena tidak pakai daging dari jamur. Karena saya suka pedas. Saya suka pedas dan asin.
Suka pedas dan asin.
Ya, saya tidak suka manis. Ya. Tongseng dan ini juga soto Betawi, tapi
asin. Soto Betawi
dan tahu Sumedang dan serabi.
Oh, serabi?
Ya, serabi? Ya, serabi bisa vegan kan? Karena so yes, I think anything made from dari tahu saya suka. Ya, tahu gejrot juga.
Gejrot?
Banyak tahu. Ya, saya tahu dan karedok.
Gado-gado
saya tidak suka banyak karena I don't like manis kan. Ya, bumbu kacang is manis kan, sedikit manis saya tidak suka ya. Yes. So I think these are the things I'll be very happy with ini, and then just I think capcay. Ya, capcay, tapi capcay is not original Indonesia, tapi yes, capcay karena saya suka sayur juga.
Iya, suka sayur ya.
Yes.
Balik lagi nih tentang perempuan Indonesia.
Yes.
Apa sih hal apa aja yang udah dilakuin Miss Aparna?
Okay. So for me, what do I want to do, right? So as I said, I think women have very critical roles, but they don't get the decision-making power, right? Somehow perempuan Indonesia. Perempuan, even though they have to do all the work, right? Like what you would call as unpaid care work, right? Where you don't get salary, but to take care of homes, to take care of, pengurusana, to take care of overall other responsibilities, it's generally women. But they don't get the payment for it, right? And then actually this is a global problem, kan? Ini seluruh dunia. Tapi in Indonesia, what I'd like to do is, if we can give them the due recognition, at least in the space of paid work, right? So first is unpaid work, they should get that appreciation. So just because there is ibu who's rumah tangga doesn't mean she's she's duduk, dia tidak kerja. To work in home is a lot of work.
Di rumah bersih-bersih.
Ya, tapi tidak punya gaji.
Iya, nggak punya gaji.
So one is that I think we all should start appreciating all these women who run homes. Right? Secondly is there are women who have to work at home but also have to do job, and they have to do both. Dua-duanya. And I think that is where you have to create an ecosystem where there is support, right? So it shouldn't be that the woman is the one always cooking. Kenapa hanya dia masak?
Or kenapa nggak laki-laki juga bisa?
So that's what I think what we'd like to change is that, especially in the workforce, how can we create equal opportunity, appreciation, give them flexibility so that they are able to pursue a career, like a paid career, while at the same time take care of the home responsibilities. But the second is to work with them on their own mindset and conditioning that you're not supposed to do this alone. Tidak bisa sendiri. You should, if you have a partner, right, punya suami or whatever, they should be sharing the responsibility with you. Right? Yes, because there are no jobs that are meant for men and only meant for women, except one biologically, that women has the power to give birth. Right? Otherwise, everything can be shared. Right? There is no, special gene that only woman can cook, or woman should be doing sapu or whatever, and a man is the only one lifting, right? I think we all have to share responsibilities, and I think this is something that has to happen from home, in the office, and then spread. So first you have to follow it yourself, and then you have to pass on to your workplace and even your home, right? Because if you don't believe, then nobody else will believe, right? So if a woman doesn't believe in herself, nobody will believe, right? Then it becomes the same thing that you helped me because I'm a woman. No, I'm strong and independent by myself. Bisa, yes. Tapi together we should share, right? Because I'm not supposed to do this alone. Get it? So I think that's what we should be tackling, right? And that's what we try to tackle through our work, and we try to encourage. Yeah. So I think that's the mindset we have to bring in, right? And it can't be just left to a few people. So that's what. Yeah.
Kita perempuan. Dan kita harus bisa melakukan semuanya, kan itu bukan hal yang mudah ya, Miss ya.
Tapi mulai saja, karena if you keep thinking about it, it will never happen, right? So you start by yourself. I mean, everything that I practice, I do myself.
So
yes, you are
yeah,
because I think we spend a lot of time thinking. Yeah, so jangan, thinking is pikir-pikir, right? Jangan pikir-pikir. Lanjut dan mulai. You have to start somewhere, right? And you have to create your own tribe. So initially you will be the outlier. I have always been the outlier, right? If everybody goes here, I will not just blindly go. I will ask, why are we going here? Does it make sense? And if it doesn't make sense for me to go there, I will go where I want to go. But we have to start with ourselves, right? So we have to develop, percaya diri, right? And we have to question what does not make sense and what is, wrong, right? And work towards changing that, right? And we have to start with ourselves. So start sendiri, then rumah, then rumah keluarga, and then in kantor from your office, right? So whatever we say, do we do it ourselves, and can we extend it to a circle, and then we create our own tribe that then becomes mainstream, kan? Yeah. So I think that's we just have to make a start. Otherwise, all these just end up being talks, kan, conversation, and then ngobrol aja tapi tidak ada action.
Jadi kita harus percaya kita bisa.
Kita bisa.
Dari hal yang kecil-kecil harus dilakuin sendiri.
Yes. And you start with yourself.
Yes.
Believe in yourself. Start with yourself, and then you pass it on to first your circle. Kan? You don't have to always worry about what is happening di dunia, your country. Why don't you first start small, right? Mulai dari kecil-kecil, tidak apa-apa, and then slowly increase it. That's I think good enough, because we all start small. Yeah. Bisa, kita bisa.
Kita bisa. Semangat, kita perempuan Indonesia. Kakak semangat, Kak. Aduh, Pak De.
Kita nggak perempuan, Pak De.
Tidak apa-apa, but you are allies.
Dulu kurmanya, Pak De.
But you are our allies, because we are not meant to do this alone. Nobody is meant to do this alone, right? If men are successful, it's also with the support of their family and their network, which includes women and other genders. I mean, we believe in all this. Yeah.
Kita akan kembali setelah yang ini nih, yang lewat ini nih, Miss.
Okay.
Mau ke resto tapi males jalannya, males ngantrinya. Tapi aku lihat ada mau bekal lagi, bisa jadi solusi perut kenyang nih. Gak mesti jalan, gak harus ngantri. Tinggal klik mau bekal lagi, pilih menunya dan order deh. Simple kan? Sajiannya boleh sederhana, tapi soal rasa luar biasa. Racikan bumbu mau bekal lagi nendang banget guys. Bikin lidah bergoyang dan perut jadi kenyang. Mau bekal lagi, punya menu western unik namanya Creamy Spaghetti Chicken Grill, cuma Rp25.000. Suka oseng-oseng lokal? Ada nasi oseng paru pedas cuma Rp25.000. Kalian penikmat pedas juga bisa pilih nasi gila huha cuma Rp25.000. Tapi awas kepedesan ya guys. Tunggu apa lagi, yuk order.
Oke, balik lagi di Baperan, bahasa perempuan masih with Miss Aparna.
Ikut lagi.
Oke, ikut lagi.
Welcome back.
Ya.
Tadi udah bahas seru banget tadi tuh.
Iya.
Denger aja tadi.
Seru banget pokoknya, sampai merinding aku. Sampai merinding.
Okay, learn that word.
Keren,
Branding.
Aparna keren.
Yeah, okay, makasih banyak.
Tapi tadi udah tuh masuk, ya kan? Sponsor kita, boleh dong, ya kan? Nih, sponsor kita. Mau bekal lagi dari Baima Madinah. Wih, kita coba, ya.
2,000 years later.
Ini produk UMKM nih.
Coba lihat.
Mau bekal lagi.
Ini lucu banget.
Lucu banget ini. Ibu-ibu Inaya Mama Dina.
Ada IG-nya, ada teleponnya.
Oke.
Wow.
Batavia salad tadi nih.
Oh wow, this is
Gado-gado.
Batavia salad, gado-gado. Ini
Iya.
buat Miss Apana.
Makasih.
Nah, ini buat. Lucu banget.
Sendok manggaku ya.
Spoon.
Sendok plastik.
No plastik. No
Oke, kita ya
plastik.
kata ini juga.
Oke, kita icip-icip nih, Miss.
Iya, ya, oke.
Icip-icip nih, Miss.
Sekali lagi dari Mama.
Pak De kasihan, Mas.
Hamil-hamil makanya besok aja udah.
Kakak kita duluan, Kak.
Nih, tapi kebagian
Iya lah.
Wih, thank you, mau bekal lagi, thank you so much, thank you. Kita icip-icip ya.
Ya.
Oke, icip-icip, Miss.
Oke.
Terus review ya.
Review.
Ya. Review. Kita review ya kan? Gantian Miss Apana yang mau review.
Ini gado-gado yang review pun orang Betawi.
Ini langsung yang ini ya. Review kita lihat nih.
Tapi this is looking nice karena it's not dry.
Ya.
Ini mau nyobain.
Ambil langsung Kak, ambil aja. So, gimana Mir?
Enak sekali
Apa?
Mama
Enak
Gina.
sekali.
Enak sekali, saya suka. Ya. Mau lagi untuk tim saya.
Mau lagi katanya.
Ya, mau lagi untuk tim
Tapi emang
saya.
enak banget loh.
Nanti kita pesan jadi ada upacara di sini dari Mama
Nggak
Dina.
terlalu manis juga, enak.
Ya, enggak terlalu
terlalu
manis.
Mau lagi, bikin lagi.
Ya.
Pas ya.
Nanti jadi
Pas banget nih yang buat diet
Iya.
ya, buat diet ya.
Yes.
Ada air putih, ada teh, air putih, kopi. Tinggal milih yang mana. Pak De udah ngiler tuh kayaknya.
Biasanya kopi orang tua.
Pak, mohon maaf. Gue kepancing lagi dosa gue. Lalu gimana sih? Dosa, mohon maaf ya Pak De.
Ya asin-asin tadi tempe.
Iya pakai tempe. Ada yang pedes juga, komplit nih.
Jadi ada acara di Toraja Melo, nanti kita pesan dari
Boleh.
Mama.
Kalau untuk di segmen 2 ini,
Apa Mas?
kita masuknya ke membangun perusahaan gue. Jadi bagaimana apa ini bisa membangun perusahaan? Kita langsung tanya-tanya aja. Awal terjun bisnis di seni dan budaya itu kok dari mana gitu?
Ini kita mulai dari Toraja.
Dari Toraja.
We started with Toraja,
Iya.
and with Pendiri, the founder is Ibu Dini Yusuf. So she started from Toraja, and for her it was about bringing economic enablement to the women. The women weavers, right? So you see some of them di belakang, ya, di sana kan.
Ini
Ya, ini Toraja, ya. Tapi ini dari Lembata, anyway. So, I think Toraja Melo was started basically because the women weavers, they were not having employment karena tidak ada banyak orang mau bayar tenun. Ya, so the market turun, right? Dia penurun, ya. Yeah, and that's why. So because of that, they were leaving their homes and would go to places like Malaysia, Singapore, and then end up becoming pembantu, right? And that way, it used to break the family karena tidak perempuan tidak di rumah, then not just the home suffers, the family, but also the whole community suffers, right? Because remember, initially we were discussing how women are the custodians. They keep the home and the community together. So because of this, there was breakdown of family, and the other problem that we saw is when these women would be forced to work as, domestic helpers, pembantu, sometimes they would get pregnant, so mereka jadi hamil,
Iya.
tapi tidak bisa
Kerja lagi ya copot.
ya kerja di copot, and even if they want to, continue, even if they want to continue, they cannot keep the anak bayi with them. So they would come and drop the bayi in their homes in Toraja with their parents, orang tua, and that would break down the family kan. Anak di sini, ibu di sana, and it's not good, right? And the woman is forced to work now also for the kid. And I think for her this was really heartbreaking. Yeah, and then she said, okay, if I can help keep the weavers in their homes and give them access to market, right, by buying their weaving, mereka bisa tinggal di rumah, bisa tinggal
kerja dari rumah.
kerja dari rumah.
Tapi dengan menggunakan mesin yang manual ini atau yang udah modern?
Bukan, harus manual.
Harus
Karena
manual,
ini this technique or the style is called gedogan. Karena it makes the sound gedogan di Indonesia. And this is not just about mesin, it's warisan, it's your heritage. It's passed on from woman to woman.
Ya, jadi untuk melestarikan
Iya, so tidak bisa berubah ganti untuk automatic, because then then we are basically, what we are doing is cultural appropriation, and we are basically killing a culture, kan? Because now everything can be automated, but the role of an artisan is to do the work from hands, right? And that is their speciality. Yeah, if you take that away and do from machine, then what's the point? So the idea is to keep that technique as original and continue. So we started from Toraja, and now we work in more than 16 different locations in 16 wilayah di seluruh Indonesia.
Oh, di mana aja?
All the way from Aceh sampai ke West Papua.
So itu dari tahun berapa, Miss?
Dari 2008.
Oh, dari 2008.
Ibu Dini mulai, and then we registered ourselves as a yayasan karena Toraja Melo punya yayasan dan punya PT juga. So yayasan's role is hanya training and development untuk pameran, right? Market access and financial literacy, women's health and well-being, and then the PT will buy the weaving, right? Whatever jadi selesai, and we are the ones who will convert it into products like this, baju, accessories, home and living, semua, right? So that's PT Toraja Melo, the brand. So that's how we started, and now it's been what we are in our, so it's already our, you can say our 16th year is finishing, actually, yeah. And then in 2023 I started Ahana. So Ahana is the multi-brand showcase. So you see the products, all the products behind you.
Oh,
ini sudah dari Toraja Melo, ini dari Patas Toraja Melo. Kolaborasi. So it's like a multi-brand showcase. So it's an alternative to, again, please don't beat me up for this. It's an ethical alternative to the Shoppees and whatever of the world, that you can buy good products, right products, and you can work with the right people. All of these products are great products, right? Each of them are, first of all, well made because the product is great. Secondly is it's solving a problem. So these are not just normals, right? Each of these are either using maybe waste material, or they are organic, or they are using natural materials. So, and 90% of these businesses are run by women.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and behind here, yes, everything it's all Indonesia. So I think it's about also sharing stories of Indonesia, of bringing entrepreneurs from Indonesia to the world. Yeah.
Banyak kan orang bekerja, ibu-ibu ini bekerja sama orang lain, tapi akan menjadikan ibu-ibu ini menjadi orang produktif dengan membuat tenun kain kayak gini. And
I always believe, and I tend to use this a lot, that people think, generally people think Indonesia in a very stereotypical manner, right? So I always say Indonesia is beyond, di luar BBC, okay? Which is batik, Bali dan kopi. Karena ada banyak, ada banyak tempat, ada banyak, stories and everything dari Indonesia, but people always think is like, saya ke Indonesia, saya pernah ke Bali, dan saya suka kopi dan batik, tapi they don't know that Indonesia has so much more, and for us is to tell that and share that with the world.
Tapi ada nggak produk yang collab sama produk dari India gitu?
Yes, so just behind me here you will see. So we already have gone, because I'm orang India, right? And I realized, and what people don't know is, India and Indonesia were very close in the ancient times. It used to be a very important trade route. And a Silk Road has come later. Actually, this used to be another route, and Indonesia and India were working a lot and were catering to the Roman market. Yeah, and also if going to China, it was connected. The land route came later, so which means we had very strong trade culture connections. Tapi hilang. So our aim is to revive that, and as an Indian, if I am here, I'd like to revive that connection so that we work more together, because we have a lot of similarities. I'm telling you, we are actually rewriting a book which shows the connection between Indian tenun and Indian kain and Indonesian kain. Yes, so we are working on that. And
tim kreatif kita datang juga nih, timnya Bang Imo juga ya nih.
Hello, yeah. So yeah, so that's why one of the first things, one of the first steps is we signed up an MOU with Tribes of India. So they're like the Sarina of India. Sarina. Sarina works with all Indonesian OMKM and this. So with Tribes of India, we have signed an MOU, and we are the only location in Indonesia that has their products.
Okay.
Kan Ahana. So it's a start of the first, collaboration, and we'd like to do more like these with India and also with countries where we share a bit of Indonesia and we also get a bit of other country, and we work on this together. Tapi they all have to be about culture, environment and social, not just any other business. Yeah, they need to be standing for something, some values where you care about, you care about the people, you care about lingkungan, right? Yes, yeah.
Oke. Keren banget. Terus kalau harapannya sendiri yang akan dicapai selama berkarir di Indonesia,
I think I would like, so Indonesia
target yang
yeah, so I think international expansion, karena dulu we used to be in Japan, so mulai we also want to get back to Japan, sudah mulai, then di Singapura, Australia, right? So we want to take Toraja Mello and Ahana outside so that they know, right, and they appreciate what we have. And also sometimes, orang Indonesia are a bit like orang India. When it is famous outside, they like it more. So, we have to sometimes do that. So I think international expansion, and then also really working on changes at the advocacy level. Sudah the grassroots, karena grassroots means working with community. So that we do, but advocacy means can we help in bringing in regulation and rules that support OMKM, that support women-run businesses, that support eco-focused businesses, and even indigenous communities, right? We need more of that. So we would like to do also more work on the advocacy level, right? So advocacy, business, and then grassroots. So these are the 3 areas. So it's a lot of work. Yes. I think democratic process, we don't want to just work with one, and at the same time they are also not forced to work with us. So I will do training for all, tapi tidak ada guarantee that they must work with me or I must work with them. If we have project, they work with us. If they match our quality, they work with us. But otherwise, they are fully free to work with whoever, because the whole idea is to make them independent. Percaya diri, mandiri, right? They have to have the confidence to be independent. Yeah, and that is our whole aim, and that's why we are a bit different from others, where they become part of your supply chain. We don't want to make them our karyawan. They're not our karyawan. They're our partners.
Karena mereka bisa kerja dari mana aja.
Yeah. So we try to find the common ground, and then we try and work together. So it's susah, but that's our aim. That's our core. Yeah.
Untuk sisi bisnisnya, berarti profit share. Yes, profit.
So rather than profit share, karena profit share can happen, but the way we work is they're always paid fair. So we are a Forum Fair Trade Indonesia member. So whenever we have a order, we will always discuss the price with them, right? So whatever price is suitable is fair. Plus we provide the raw material. The benang we will generally provide, right? So our other price,
jadi
including benang,
harganya.
Yeah.
Jadi misalkan satu kain tenun harganya segini dan itu sama semuanya.
Yes. Or so it can't be if same community, same motive, same. Tapi the price will vary because whichever motive is more difficult to make, you have to give them that due. For example, there's a type of weaving, you know, ikat, tahu ikat kan? Tapi there is double ikat, okay, where both vertically and horizontally, yeah. So warp and weft, yeah, where you have to tie and dye. Sakali, it takes them years to master. I cannot price that the same as this. And that is then on us to educate the customer.
Satu tenun itu bisa selesai berapa hari?
So again, it's different kan, beda-beda kan. Like double ikat I told you can take up to 3 atau 4 bulan atau setahun. Because pewarnain.
Baru tahu.
Because even just to get the color kan, pewarnain. Actually we have it here, it's there. Maybe Zara you can bring, let me show you.
Tahu kalau
Just to get the, yeah, pewarnain. Yeah, no, that's not. Bring that too. That's Sumba. That one.
Ini Sumba.
Biru. That one. The stand.
Oh my God.
There. Yeah. Ini Grinsing, ini Bali Grinsing.
Oh,
ini dari Sumba Timur.
Ini dari Sumba nih.
Ya,
Ini Sumba Timur.
ini double ikat dari Bali Tenganan.
Cara makainya gimana
Ya,
sih, Miss?
And ini double ikat.
Bisa nggak?
Aku belum pernah.
Miss,
Ini gimana cara?
Kalau bisa pakai.
Ini dari
Gimana coba? Gimana? Tangan kiri kan?
ya kiri. Terus ya.
Oh gini aja.
Ya, bisa ini, bisa seperti ini.
Oh gini.
Ya,
Oh gini. Ini
Ya.
bagus ya.
ya, dan bisa bikin baju seperti ini dari tenun ini. So,
Ini yang dari NTT.
ini dari Sumba
Sumba.
Timur. Sumba Timur.
Bagus tuh, bagus banget.
Pahikung.
Motifnya apa namanya?
Pahikung.
Pahikung.
Dan ini dua-duanya warna alam, syarat alam.
Oh warna
You can
alam,
touch
syarat
and figure
alam.
out. Yeah. So this one is the most, paling susah.
Paling susah.
And this took her 6 months to do karena
Bagusnya.
both warp and weft. She has to tie and dye. Ini indigo ya, so udah apa warna natural. Ya, semua dua-duanya.
So ini nggak
So
bakal
this
luntur
one-
ya?
Warna natural tuh pakai.
Ini bukan
nggak-
luntur karena they will cover it with rice water.
Kalau dicuci berarti ini nggak akan
ya
luntur ya?
tetap ya air
Tetap
brush
ya,
ya,
kalau-
tapi tidak cuci di mesin ya.
Oh iya,
Hanya-
cuci sendiri manual.
ya manual.
Rusak.
Ya, bisa pakai lerak atau shampoo juga. Lerak.
Lerak apa lerak?
Lerak is soap nuts.
Oh.
Banyak
Ya.
orangnya. Ada lagi nggak contohnya, Miss?
Ini ya, so ini like this is the most special and most expensive
This
because
is-
it takes.
this is so-
Yeah, it doesn't look it. Ini 12 juta because it took her so long to make. And you don't realize.
3 bulan.
Yeah. No, 6 bulan.
Oh ini 6 bulan.
6 bulan and she is an expert weaver. She's been weaving.
Nih.
Yeah.
Ini nanti
Yeah. Yeah.
12 juta.
Yeah.
Itu harga iPhone apa itu?
But instead of iPhone, you better buy this because this will last you special and you can sell it as antique later.
Ini bisa berbagai warna ya?
Yeah,
pilihan.
yeah. But usually the Bali they will do only 2 colors. Merah dari
sama-
Mangkudu
Oh Mangkudu.
dan ini is indigo.
Oh indigo. Ini
Yeah,
namanya indigo.
yeah. The indigo is what in bahasa Indonesia saya lupa. Tarum.
Oke.
Ini dari
Tarum.
yeah, tarum or indigo. Tarum, right? This is called.
Warnanya.
Yeah, I mean the name of the leaf.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Harganya sangat fantastis loh. Kalau ini enggak.
Ini this one also special. Ini Pahikung. I think this one is 2 juta atau I don't know
Ini.
something. Yeah, just check 2 atau 4. How much is it?
Box.
Yes, yeah. Because again, it's their because it's basically their work, right?
Kalau dari NTB ya. Ini NTB.
yeah, ini NTB Sumba.
Warnanya ada apa ya kalau yang kayak gini?
Iya.
Banyak atau ini aja?
No, ada lagi. Ada satu warna biru.
Tapi ciri khasnya.
Ya nggak apa.
Oh ini motifnya diagonal. Kalau ini
Iya.
motif apa, Kak?
sama, I think. Ya,
Apa
so
ini?
see. Ini juga sama.
NTT.
NTT nama Pahikung
Pahikung.
dari
How much?
Sumba.
Oh, 4 juta.
Yes. So again, you will ask, kenapa? It's the work that goes into make it, kan? This is not because we have very simple pieces too. Karena ada motif hanya di border. That one will be simpler. You look at these sarong hanging, they are even more expensive. Karena ini dua-duanya saratamal warna alam. Must be, I think, lebih 4 atau 5 juta. But these are sarong. And ini dari, again, Timur.
Ini unik.
Yeah. And a lot of these are very old, yeah. So, this is already 12 tahun. Dia bikin ini 12 tahun. Yes. See? Yeah.
Kain.
Yeah. Bukan 12 tahun.
Oh iya, ini pengalamannya.
Ya. No.
Tapi how long? 6 bulan ya, 6 bulan.
6 bulan.
Pembuatannya
Minimum 6 bulan.
Minimal pembuatan 6
Yeah,
bulan.
because she has to
dengan
tie
harga
it.
12 juta.
Kain tenun di bawah UMR, kalau ini di atas UMR gitu.
Yes.
Hati-hati lecet, Mas. Hati-hati lecet, nanti disimpan aja, Kak. Ini Kak, simpan aja, Kak.
Iya.
Yeah. And indigo, so warna ini is not common in Bali anymore. So they will usually do more of red. So this one is already unique karena I met her last year and dia bilang, Ibu, that saya tidak punya piece lain. She has not made any indigo piece. So jadi if we order pesan, it will take her 1.5 years because the color also also has to be cooked and takes time. Yeah.
Berarti kain ini bisa selain dipakai digunain
Yeah.
sebagai baju.
Iya, bisa.
kain,
Iya.
Tas.
Tas juga semua bisa. Only thing what we'll try to do is jangan potong
Oh, berarti
motif
jahitnya ya.
Yeah, karena from Sumba they have all the animals and whatever. So jangan potong, at the head and everything. So you have to be conscious about that. Yeah, because you have to respect the tenun. Kan?
Kita pas banget mau masuk segmen 3, segmen terakhir nih.
Segmen 3.
Belgi, Belaga Gila.
Kita mau deng.
Gamesnya dulu.
Apa itu gamenya?
Gamesnya dulu.
Miss, kita lanjut games ya.
Iya.
Games
Ada.
apa ini?
Games apa? Oh my god, I hope I don't embarrass myself. Aduh.
Ada kartu.
Oke.
Jadi seperti ini ya.
Kok aku deg-degan ya? Ada firasat buruk.
12 gitu kan. Karena keterbatasan waktu, jadi kita menggunakan kartu sedikit saja.
Ya, tidak apa-apa. Oke. Kasih. Ya, I've already informed him. Tidak apa-apa.
Jadi aturan permainannya adalah ini kan ada gelas.
Oke, then what do I need to do?
Ini, ya kan?
Oke.
Salah ya. Tadi gue juga meraba-raba yang ada di pikiran, kita gue inget. Jadi tugasnya ada kita meniup sampai ini jatuh. Yang paling terakhir itu berarti yang kalah. Gitu. Jadi masih.
Oh wow, it's very hard. You have to reduce the number of
Ya,
kartu.
susah.
Oh,
Oke.
Yang paling
Tapi-
terakhir itu yang kalah.
Oh, oke. Fine, terlalu.
Kita mau
susah
pintar
sekali.
Kita berdua, kalian berdua yang main.
Oh, ada berdua. Oke.
Cewek-cewek.
Sweet.
Oke,
Oke.
oke.
Lagi nih.
Ya, coba.
Bentar. Coba
Di try dulu kali ya, bismillah.
Oke.
Nah,
Coba.
gantian dia meniup.
Oh,
Yang
oke.
paling
Want to
terakhir,
try?
atau enggak yang gelas sejatuh dia yang kalah.
Oh, oke.
Wah, itu bahaya.
Ditambah
Oh
lagi.
my God.
Terus yang kalah ini apa?
My
Yang
God.
kalah suruh ngapain?
Ya,
What is the price?
Yang kalah apa? Suruh ngapain kira-kira? Yang kalah suruh ngapain nih?
Slow and steady. Yes.
Voting ngapain?
Yes. Ya, tentunya dari Bali.
lari ke kuningan sana.
Ya. Oke.
Sun dulu siapa yang duluan?
Ya gunting batu.
Kertas.
Oke, gunting batu.
Kertas.
Oke, bikin batu kertas. Aku dulu.
Yeah, you first. Yeah.
Oke, doakan aku ya.
Oke.
Doakan aku, semuanya doakan aku.
Yes.
Kenceng banget ya. Kenceng banget.
Too much energy. Yes.
Oke.
Oke. Aduh.
Ini perlu ditambah kali satunya.
Iya tambah.
Susah ya.
Berarti mau.
Ya. Tambah atau tidak ya?
Ya belajar sama mata, dua boleh.
Hati-hati.
Next.
Aduh. Ini susah ya.
Ini udah tinggal detik-detik lagi.
Iya.
Iya.
Gue main satu.
Pokoknya jangan sampai ini
jatuh,
aja.
dan yang terakhir kalah.
Iya, terakhir kalah.
Kan mesti kalau udah pasti satu kartu itu pasti kalah lah. Jangan ada kartu lagi yang lain.
Tapi jangan sampai gelasnya jatuh masalahnya.
Iya, itu.
Coba.
Kenapa gue jadi ini?
Masa kalah. Terus banget kan.
Sabar.
Oke.
Masih ada.
Ini udah jatuh. Nanti.
Udah jatuh.
Oh, ganti ya.
Oke. Oh, ganti.
Ini gue kalah jelas nih.
Oke, my God. Oke, alright. Satu. Yeay.
3-1.
Iya,
Kalah
iya.
berarti. Kalah. Mau pakai dua apa enggak? Tinggal satu.
Iya, cuma satu.
Oh, kalah udah pasti. Mau coba aja.
Yes, you have to buy kain.
Samaran menang.
Iya.
Mau dua? Mau coba lagi?
Coba lagi.
Coba lagi? Sekali lagi?
Sekali lagi.
Nah,
Oh,
1-0 nih. 1-0 pemirsa.
tadi yang menang Mas Aparna ya?
oke.
Ya.
Oke. Tapi satu kalah dan
Iya, 1-0 Miss apa? 1.
Nah, good.
oke. My team is getting idea for games they can play.
Ini gimana ini?
Dulu ya, guys. Semua wanita-wanita ini.
Yeah.
Signifikan.
Wow.
Sumpah iseng banget.
Bisa loh, gampang.
Yeah.
Tapi ini nggak tahu.
The speciality of being a vegan. You know, I will attribute. Oh.
Nah,
Oh.
ya.
Ini tinggal berapa kartu? Oh masih 2.
Aduh, tinggal 2 susah.
Kayaknya gue kalah nih Mas. Gue kalah nih 1-0.
Satu. Kalah lagi bang. Itu tinggal satu tuh.
Ya, tinggal 1.
Kalah.
Udah fix.
2-0. Ya, 2-0. Jadi pemenangnya adalah Miss Aparna.
Iya.
Sudah.
Yes.
Aku punya satu
Whiteboard.
lagi.
Iya.
Adalah Miss Aparna gambar apa aja di papan tulis ini.
Ya.
Mau itu yang senang-senang, mau yang sedih-sedih, atau apapun yang ada di kepala Miss Aparna, bebas. Anything you can draw,
Yes.
and you can explain what you draw it.
Oke. Oke. Coba ya.
Nggak boleh ngintip.
Apa mau gambar apa sih? Jangan-jangan ini peta India ya? Berarti Anda perlu belajar niup-niup.
Miss Aparna jagonya nih pemirsa di
Niup
rumah.
juga bisa kali.
2,000 years later.
Bikin apa? Miss Aparna.
Iya.
Apakah bikin jalanan macet?
Oke. Sudah.
Taratata.
karena India gitu.
Iya, India tapi ya Indonesia juga
Ya,
ada.
ada komplit peta
Ya,
dunia.
karena if you know today is Earth Day, kan? So, yes, so today is Earth Day, Ibu Bumi, Hari Ibu Bumi.
Ya, hari ini.
So, what I want to say is, if we take care of Ibu Bumi, we take care of ourselves, right? It is not that you have to take care of Ibu Bumi and you don't get anything. We're on Ibu Bumi. So, I think, ya kita tinggal di sini, and jadi kita tidak peduli, kita masih ini bisa. Earth will last. Earth is more than 8 billion years old, right? So I think this is for us to know that we have to take care of our Ibu Bumi, we have to take care of our Pakistan, we have to take care of our people, then only we can take care. So that's my message. Kita bisa, semangat.
Oh, kita sebenarnya satu batu, kita bisa.
Kita harus peduli dengan ibu bumi, kita harus peduli dengan kita semua.
Iya.
Pas banget dengan hari kita
Hari Kartini.
Hari Kartini.
Iya, sama kemarin hari Kartini.
Turun baperan juga.
Iya, yes, mantap. Yes, kita bisa. Kita bisa bersama.
Saya juga ya. Tadi sedikit, tapi berbeda gitu. Dan
Iya.
makin dalam minum, ya, terus hostnya.
Hostnya.
Terus gambar ternyata penuh makna.
Iya.
Ini karena udah ada kata-kata mutiaranya. Kamu Miss ada nggak?
Ada dong.
Apa?
Dan
Ya,
seperti
mau?
apa kamu dulu?
Oh, oke, aku.
Ya. Ya.
Aku, oke.
Oke.
Aku baca nggak apa-apa.
Nggak apa-apa dong baca. Baca bunyi apa?
Aku baca nih pemirsa di rumah. Jadi wanita yang sukses itu bukan hanya wanita yang memiliki karir yang cemerlang, tapi dia juga punya hubungan yang manis, hubungan yang baik, hubungannya apa ya, ya intinya antar sesama itu kita memiliki hubungan yang yang ramah, yang hangat, yang humble, yang intinya antar sesama itu kita harus baik,
Iya.
gitu ya.
Iya.
Kalau dari Bang Mo boleh menambahkan?
Iya.
Keseimbangan waktu antara karir dan sosial dapat membantu wanita mencapai kebahagiaan dan kesuksesan yang lebih besar.